Hey guys, August 23rd, 2019. Back up here at Hilltop 91. Um, Up here with Chuck right now. Friday night, or sorry, this is Friday. Wednesday night was a pretty active night, but the only thing I'm going to kind of cover on this video right now was one of the things that we had heard. Uh, had a pretty good branch break. Try not to do this too fast. Come from back down here, and so I'm gonna get up and walk over and show you what I found yesterday. This is where most of the activity comes from, is over here, and these two trees right here we're kind of referring to as the goalposts. We get just a lot of activity coming from, back in these aspen trees back here and over here, and it was just right over here in this group of trees that Rob had found that footprint about a week ago. Well, a week ago tomorrow. But it's back down this way that one of my previous videos about all, that I showed all those structures. It's back in here. There it is. Get a lot of lights and stuff back in here in these aspen trees, and just on the other side of this grouping of trees is where that trackway I found was in my previous video. We'll come over here. And this is the branch that got broken. As you can see, it was, it was snapped. It wasn't a rot break. And right there is where it came from. That's about 9 feet up in the air. And got, I don't know how well it's showing up, but there's a couple little broken branches right in there, so I'm guessing might have been standing kind of in front of it and reached up and broke this one when he snapped that branch off. But it was a pretty good solid snap. It's just wanted to show you some of the physical evidence of that. I couldn't reach that high if I tried. Yeah, that's it. That's easy 9 feet up in the air. So, I got my wife, my best friend, my son, and son-in-law are going to be up here today. And we'll be here through Monday. Or at least my wife and I and my best friend will be here through Monday. Just give you a quick pan of the area. I might see if Chuck will want to do a video here in a little bit. And we'll talk about the pie that I left out Wednesday afternoon. Thursday morning around 11 we went back and checked, and it still hadn't been touched. Yeah, we had some some guests come in, visit with us last night. And after they got here, you know, one of the things is my last trip up here, I just wasn't feeling well at all. I made a couple of videos. I still haven't posted those as of right now while I'm up here. So all these videos will get posted after I get back home. But I had left a pie out when I got up here last Wednesday, and they didn't touch it the whole time we were up here. And we actually had left a little package of powdered donuts and some Oreo cookies. And as of Sunday, when I left, they still hadn't been touched. And so when Wayne got up here yesterday, you know, because he was up here with me last week, and I asked him if, you know, when they left, did they take the pie and that out of there, and he said no. And, you know, so the forest people got the pie and that. Couldn't find the container anywhere. There hasn't been anybody else in here. But so anyway, the four of us, where was I at? The four of us decided to go over and check the pie late yesterday afternoon, and the pie pan, or the plastic container that the pie was sitting in, was sitting on the ground and completely cleaned out. The type of container that it is, it's got like two little clips with, you know, push buttons that seal it. Well, I had one of those opened up, you know, so it's not squirrels or anything else getting into it. But, oh, and he's got it in hand. There you go, Chuck, you're on camera.
Okay, if you notice, the pie pan was, or the pie container was sitting on the ground. It was open like this. The pie is completely gone, and if you look at it real closely, there's no teeth marks, no claw marks, or any other evidence of any other critter having opened that. We could actually take this and clean it up and reuse it if we wanted to. It's in that good a shape. I don't know of any other animal out there that's going to be able to do that without tearing up a pie pan, a pie container. It's pretty cool that we find stuff like this. This is the third one of these that we found at this location.
Yep. You know, and with all this, you know, with all the activity that we had Wednesday night, you know, it was just phenomenal. You know, getting zapped, and Chuck was sitting right over here, and we actually had he had noticed a shimmering image, which was you know, distorting part of his van, and asked if I could see it. And, you know, I looked over and absolutely could see it. And you know, back over by the goalposts, seen an image go by twice. You know, pretty big and pretty quick. You know, there's a whole lot of other stuff that went on, but you know, may save that for another time. You know, one of these days maybe Chuck and I will get you know, get together and make a pretty extensive video on a lot of the stuff that we're experiencing up here and what we're learning. But for now, this is it. Peace out.